Welcome! Already have a resume? Never written a resume? That's okay. You will learn why professional resumes exist. In this video, we will break down the resume document and its components. So let's begin. What is a resume? Resume is the French word for summary. The resume is a professional summary of yourself. You can take into account your work experience, highlight your relevant skills, achievements, volunteer work, and much more. The resume is not your entire life's history. It should only present relevant professional information. So why should you even write one? The resume is the way to market yourself to employers. Think about it. Most jobs that we apply for nowadays are online. You don't get to meet the employer face-to-face until the interview. So how do you showcase your skills and experience to someone you've never met? The resume. The resume also provides structure for an interview, and most importantly, it helps you land the interview. Remember, the resume is your introduction and first impression to the employer. They're not only checking for your professional qualifications, but drawing conclusions about what you can bring to the table based on the information in this document. The goal is to create a resume that captures your experience in a way that entices an employer to want to get to know you more. However, you typically only have 15 to 20 seconds to catch an employer's attention. So in order to make the best first impression, let's find out how to make a great professional resume. There are many components to the resume. Some are necessary while others are optional. The resume is a personal document that is made to reflect your best professional qualities. So take freedom in which sections you include and what information you highlight to make you stand out. The first thing the employer should see is your name and professional contact information. Your name, email address, phone number with area code, and complete LinkedIn profile URL should be located at the top of your resume. Two critical components employers focus on include the education section and the experience section. Your education section should list the University of Tampa, your major spelled out, any declared minors or concentrations, the location of UT being Tampa, Florida, and your anticipated graduation date, written out in month and year format, even if this date is in the future. Do not include the date you started going to the University of Tampa. Your experience section not only lists, but describes your successful achievements and results from your experiences relevant to the position you are applying to. Each experience should include the following: the company or organization name, the position or title you held, the location and city and state or city and country format, the date range in which you held the position in month and year format, and bullet points that describe what you experienced, produced, or accomplished in that position. When you compose your bullet points, always try to describe a project or contribution you made to the company or organization. Ask yourself, what did I accomplish while working in this role? To create a standout bullet point, consider the following formula. Start with a strong action verb. To do this, think about soft skills and technical skills important for the industry you're interested in. If you're applying for a specific position, you may also want to use the action verbs and skills mentioned in the job description. Next, describe the task, job duty, or project you completed while in this role. Lastly, to round out your bullet point, answer one of three questions. How did I complete this task? Why did I complete this task? Or what was the result of completing this task? Remember, quantify your descriptions and results when possible. For example, mention the amount of dollars saved, number of clients served, number of people on a team that you were leading, or percentage increase in productivity. Before you begin to create, edit, or finalize your resume, here are some things to remember. Your resume serves as your introduction and first impression, so make it a good one. The main resume sections you need to include are your identifying information, the education section, your relevant experience, and a skills section. When forming your skills section, be sure to include technical skills only, such as your proficiency with computer software, technology products, additional languages you speak, or any certifications you've earned. Remember that while resumes are a professional document, aesthetics can still make a big difference. The most important thing to do is check for spelling and grammar errors, as minor mistakes in this area can deter an employer. The optional sections are yours to choose from, so include those that pertain to you and always pay attention to your formatting. Things to consider that were not included in this video, but to discuss with a career coach are the employer's use of applicant tracking system software and the impact on your resume development. The exceptions to a traditional resume, such as for federal jobs and careers. What are your differentiators? This could include UT-related activities, volunteer experiences, athletics, study abroad, or specific major-related skills, just to name a few. And the difference between a traditional resume for job searching and continuing education, such as for graduate or professional programs. To recap, here are the top 3 tips to keep in mind. 1. A resume is a professional summary of yourself. Remember to highlight your relevant experience and describe to the employer what makes you unique. 2. A resume is one of the first impressions you can have on a recruiter or employer. Make sure it is perfect by having mentors, professors, and your career services office help you to review it. And 3, 2 critical components to a resume include the education section and the experience section. The Office of Career Services is here to assist you with building and tailoring your resume. Make an appointment with one of our career coaches or join us for drop-in hours Monday through Friday to have a resume reviewed in a one-on-one setting.